One of the main things that people do not tell you about being in your 20s and leveling up and growing and becoming a better person is how uncomfortable it is. So that's why I'm making this video. It's your girl Saray Larae. Here at this channel, we're growing and flourishing. This is episode 1 of leveling up in your 20s. You guys, I hear a lot of people talking about how, oh, when you're young, that's the time to have fun and just go out and party and do whatever you want to do. But a lot of people don't talk about when you're actually trying to build sustainable wealth and become a better person for you, your ancestors, and your family, that it's uncomfortable. Because one, majority people are going to be doing the opposite. That's why it's a narrow path. I have 3 points for you guys today. Number 1 is when it comes to like those awkward moments, those cringe moments, you have to understand that to get to a certain place, you have to get to the top of cringe mountain. You have to get to the top of awkward mountain. You have to get past all the awkward phases, all of the cringe phases to get to that point where you're no longer cringy. Anything to where you feel like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, I'm scared if this person's going to think that, think this. You are the main character of your life. Just a quick perspective change can change your life around for the better. So at the end of the day, don't let nothing shy you away from putting yourself out there because it felt awkward or it felt cringy, or not even just putting yourself out there, going to get what you want. Number 2 is having that hunger, having that undying, like it want the hunger in you won't die, that undying hunger to go after what you want. Get that yes. Don't stop. When you know it's for you, do not stop. Do not let uncomfortability stop you. You got to really sit back and look yourself in the mirror, no matter what you've been through, and look at you and say, do I not know who I am? Do they not know who I am? You think cringe or even a hater, adversity, the way someone might think about you, any of those things, critics, comments, anything, letting that stop your growth, it's like, why? We can't do that. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can get in your way. No excuse, no nothing. If you said you're gonna do it, you're gonna pull that camera out, you're gonna pull some tricks out your basket, you're gonna pull the hair tools out your basket, you're gonna do what you need to do. You're gonna go and figure out how you could get that LLC for that business, figure out how you could get that small lot for that business, that parking garage that you need for your cars, figure out how you could open up your first salon suites, figure out how you could start selling your sweets and treats, figure out how you could start pushing out your clothing line, rather it's just going to the store and pushing it out and networking it by just getting another person to follow your account. So I didn't want to blind this person, guys. Hold on. Undying hunger. You cannot be scared. You can't be scared to go after those things. And y'all, I was at a point in my life about 9 months ago where like I was certain places and I wanted to promote my hair business, and I just didn't know how to promote it because I didn't have my pitch down. I didn't memorize like how I wanted to say it. I wasn't confident in what I was saying because I didn't know exactly what I was going to say. So more than anything I learned, it is better to be prepared. But sometimes all that takes is a few moments to just go over something. Make it simple, short, cute. Stop trying to like over explain and just tell the person, okay, this is what I do. I have business cards. The more people you pass it to, the more chance somebody will end up calling you up and being like, hey, I need my hair done. You said you was convenient. So I say all that to say, hey, just put yourself out there, you know, like, and keep it simple. Sometimes we overthink things, and this is what I feel like I've done in the past, and now I've learned more than ever. Like, keeping it simple is better for you and the person that you're talking to, your future client, customer, and etc. You know, look, I do hair. Here's my business card. Here, I make clothes. Here's my business card. Your business card should speak for themselves. Your action speaks for itself. Take good pictures, even if you have someone take pictures of your own hair, your siblings' hair. however you do it, cousins, whatever, you know, promote yourself, put yourself out there, have that undying hunger that no matter what, I know what it takes to get there, so I'm going to do what it takes. Meaning, okay, if I want to start a clothing line, I know that I gotta buy these amount of clothes, I know that I need it to be this quality, I know the art I know how much the investment is going to cost. Realistically, I know how long it's going to take for me to get all of these things, and during that time, when I'm not able to go all in, I'm going to stay down till I come up. I'm going to write out my plan and execute it, but be okay in those moments where I can't get everything that I want. Like, even if it comes to your business, even if you got to put yourself first as far as food and stuff like that, as long as you put in, it's better than nothing. Time shows what a person is doing behind the scenes, not tomorrow. So just because tomorrow you don't got it, even if you was investing in your business in any way, it's gonna show. The pictures that I posted, that I spend money on, like a whole bunch of hair stuff that I don't have right now, I don't know where it's at, for real. I still got all of that content up so people could see that I was being consistent, that I'm a trustworthy hairstylist, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing with your guys' business. So that kind of stretched out a little bit longer than I expected, but I feel like that was one of the most important ones, that undying hunger. Okay, this leads me into number 3. All of these are very important, guys. Number 3, breaking old habits. Breaking old habits is so important. I recommend that you guys get a notebook, you write down a habit, you write down a trigger for the habit, you write down how it makes you feel when you do the habit, and then you write down what you can replace those things with. I started doing this about 3 years ago, and it really helped me understand, okay, when I do certain things, it's because it's a trigger from my mind, you know, like whatever habit that you have, you could change it. So once you break down, right, the dynamic of why, how, when, you know, then you get to the point where it's simple, because now all you do is create it's like creating a character on a video game. Like, you get to create how you want to show up now. You create your new habits. What do you want to do? What do you see yourself doing? And it might be hard at first, but eventually you're going to get there, again, step by step. You don't have to rush, step by step. And you have to give yourself grace, guys. Everything that I'll be telling you guys, you know, it's things that I've learned and I've already mastered. And it's also things that I'm learning, you know. So one of the main things that I could say that I've learned is that you have to push past and have undying hunger. Routine is important, you know, and just being consistent with it. Consistency. Like, you know, some people don't hear certain words until they get a certain age. When you hear that word and you really understand the meaning of that word, that's the only time that you could really, you know, understand why and how to use it. And you know what I'm saying? Just like a quote that says basically like, God forgive you for feeling some type of way about the things that you did that only time could teach. Meaning, like, give yourself grace. Like, only time could teach the things that you are going through in the phase that you are in your life. Don't make yourself feel bad because, oh, you didn't know what consistency really was and da-da-da. And me, I knew what consistency was, but I had a hard time doing it. Yes, I know what a routine is. I know the habits that I need to have. Are they completely perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. But I'm working towards them every single day. So at some point in my life, yes, 5-6 years down the line, because it's important for us to set goals. If we don't set goals, we're unable to see that finish line. We're unable to understand what it's going to feel like and look like. Because I've already built good habits that I'm talking about right now, because I'm working towards them every day. So by then, it's going to be second nature. So I just encourage all of you guys, you know, we're in this journey together. So main takeaways from this video: be willing to go through cringe mountain. Be able to get to the top of that mountain and look down like, what? Okay, and what? Like, and I'm still me. Like, I'm authentic. I'm me. Like, I don't gotta fit in with y'all. That goes in with the narrow path. Most people can't do that. Most people, they looking for other people validation. They want other people to tell them, oh, this good, this bad. I'm gonna do me, and that's how y'all should be. Like, don't think about how this made you look or be so self-conscious. Like, it is what it is. Like, it happened and you here and you still living, you doing what you need to do, what you want to do, period. That's the first one. Second one, undying hunger. You got that undying hunger, it's just like saying you're invincible, you're unstoppable. Like, it's no other way around it. You're gonna win. Then the third one, this draws it all in, because this is what's the glue to everything. I'm picking up my little sister, y'all. 1 second. Hi, Leia. Hi, Casey.
Hi.
How are yep. I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get to the house. Bye. Hey, y'all. Don't mind this lane. But look, as I was saying, the routine is like the glue. It's the milk and the honey. I say this because when you add the habits and your routine with, like I said, that invincible hunger, and then you add that with passing level cringe mountain, now you're at the point where you're creating your new life just by the habits that you're choosing to do. Those habits could be anything from hobbies to just simple things as far as morning routines, waking up in the morning, doing your skincare routine. Even every month having a routine to where you have a self-care day where from head to toe you get yourself done up to where it just refreshes during the month. Things of that sort, small to big. Routines as far as your monthly read for the month. Okay, I want to read this book. Every day I'm going to read a chapter. It doesn't really take that long. I recommend starting the day off reading a book before you let your mind get clouded with everything else. So this really brings it all together. Like, again, you guys, routine, meditation, whatever it is, draw that in with the other two things that I named today, and I'm telling you, you will see such a huge transformation in your life. From working out, it's just like when you work out and at first you don't see any results. One day you look up, rather it's 30 days later to 90 days later, you look up and your body looks different. You feel different. You're getting compliments on how you look. That's what I'm talking about right now. These habits with these other two things, baby, you're unstoppable. And like I said, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen tomorrow. Time will tell. The more time that goes by, it will show what you've been doing. It will show the workouts that you've been doing within yourself. There goes the likes. Shout out Jadina. Oh my gosh, that's my girl. I love her so much. I love Jadina. But that draws it all together. The habits is the glue, because all of these things draw into you and what you decide to do with your time. So, you guys, if this video helped you at all, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope this video helped you. These tips definitely helped me and have been helping me evolve and grow. So, yes, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Leveling Up in Your 20s. Bye.